Hey guys, it's Justin again with another review. This is going to be a review for the RX-78-2 High Grade Revive. This is a brand spanking new kit. This is wonderful, wonderful kit. I have nothing but good things to say about this thing. Pan this down real quick so you can see all the accessories and stuff that are included. Ignore all this stuff over here. It comes with the pretty standard RX-78 loadout. You get the beam rifle, the beam bazooka, and the shield, as well as two beam saber blades, a pair of open hands, a trigger finger, and an attachment, which I'll talk about in a little bit. The kit itself comes on 3 colored runners, a small sheet of polycaps, and the clear pieces, of course, and is really nice. The first thing I want to talk about is the eyes are clear yellow. I think it's a really neat feature. I would like to see more of this on high grade kits. I think it looks really good. I think it saves people a lot of time on detail work, and I think the clear part itself adds a lot of options for people who take their kits the extra mile. So if you light these things up, that's one less thing you got to worry about on your own. If you paint, you can just stick the silver behind it. There's the options are endless. Plus, you don't got to worry about painting the eyeshadow around the eyes. Huge improvement from some other high grades. Articulation is really nice on this guy. The head will move full 360. If I can get it. There we go. Get up and down. It's double ball joint. It's pretty standard. Anything that you would expect this thing to do, it does. Now, one of the weird joints in this kit are in the shoulders. Normally when you put your shoulder joint in, it goes forward so that you can reach across the chest, but this actually doesn't have any problem doing that on its own. You get a really good bend out of that. But this one actually swings up, so you can arc the arm upward like that, and then you can go even farther, so you almost get a full 180 degrees out of just the shoulder. The next bend in the chest is on the waist. It's got a full waist joint, which will go about a 30 degrees, maybe about a 40, give or take, if you use both ball joints. But there's another hinge that's inside here that joints out, and then instead of just having the regular thing, so this piece back here is extended, so there's no gap or anything like that. It looks really nice. The shoulder, again, moves straight up. The arm moves a little over 90 degrees. The shoulder will rotate full 360 under the shoulder, and you get a really nice double jointed bend at the elbow. I believe if I finagle it a little bit, I think the shoulder's in the way. Yes, it will bend about a 180 degrees. Not quite a full 180, but close enough. Full 360 at the wrist. Again, that's just a ball joint, nothing new there. So the upper half is really nice. Beam sabers can come on and off. Nothing surprising there. These are on the polycaps. They can spin around. I'm not going to do it, but you can do it. So they go up and down. They come connected, but with a simple mod you can separate them. I just didn't separate them for the sake of the review. If you flip these up, the leg will go not quite 90 degrees forward, but just about. You will, however, get beyond 90 degrees outward, and that will cause your shoulder skirt to slide off. You get a full 360 under the hip. You get a nice double bend at the knee. Again, not quite 180. This one's a little more shy to call it close. You get a double hinge, or you got a hinge and a ball joint rather, at the ankle, and it will not spin around, but it will turn, so that looks nice. You get a little bit of wiggle. The ankle armor itself moves as well, and looks nice. The new ankle armor looks really nice. I like the way that it plugs in. So that is the High Grade Revive. Now its accessories, again, are really nice. I believe this is basically the same shield that you get on the outside, but the back piece is what's modified. You no longer get that stupid little like L joint with the 2 plugs that you never use. It simply plugs right into the side of the arm. It also has this little handle here, which is separate, so you can plug it into the arm if you so desire. I believe the front is a little bigger. Yeah, but once you get it in there, it works just fine. You can plug it in, and you're good to go. Looks good, works good. No complaints. I have the wrist on the beam rifle, so we'll go ahead and show that off real quick, just so you can see it. And there's your standard RX loadout. You know, looking fairly what you would expect to see. Now, if you flip this up, you can pop this piece off the back, and you can replace it with this one. And what that will do is allow you to plug your beam bazooka into the back of the RX. It snaps right in there, and it sits nice and snug, and it looks really good. So you can see that. Now, the one thing I haven't done with this yet is see how the arm fits the beam bazooka. I know, personally anyway, I'm not really a fan of the bazookas on these kits because the wrist tends to get stressed out a lot, but this also has a joint on it, so you can wiggle it and move it around and all that good stuff and articulate it to suit your needs. So we're going to plug this in. We're going to go ahead and bend that. Anchor his feet a little bit so we can get a cool looking pose out of him. I'm so bad at poses, I need to step my pose game up some. But there we go, something like that. Get a neat little pose out of it. And he actually holds it pretty well. Again, not as well as I would probably like, but you can get a wrist bend and bend that some more. I don't know. But not the point here. It works. I like it. Looks good. And the last accessory we have to talk about, besides the other manipulators anyway, let's go ahead and unplug these. I'm going to plug this manipulator in. This is one of the expressive hands. Those are some of my favorites. I'm a huge fan of those. We'll unplug this beam saber handle, plug that into his hand, and we will plug the beam saber in. And you can, it looks a little long at the moment. I think I might have actually grabbed one of the wrong ones. I have a couple kits right now, but you can throw his arm up there like that, and I don't know, something. Play with it until you find something you like, I guess. But I really like it. It's actually a really fun build. It's super cheap, super cheap. I think if you get them on AmiAmi right now, they're like $7, $6, $7. They're really cheap. It comes again on 3 runners. All the parts are right there. You don't even really need the instructions. It's pretty straightforward, and it looks super good. I do not regret my purchase. In fact, I actually have another one that I'm going to do stuff with, so I'll have 2 of them, and I really like this. And another cool thing about this is I've actually kind of wanted to do an RX for a little while, so this is going to be the one that gets done. Downsides. minor gripe, I hate this. I hate it so much. Seams on the backs of the legs kind of suck. Not really anything they can do about that. I think that's really about it. It looks really good from most posing that I've seen. The joints are nice and tight, so they will stay strong for a long time. Most of the important joints, like the elbows and stuff, are plastic on plastic, so you don't have to worry about your poly caps wearing out. You know, this thing is just going to be a really nice kit for a really long time, and I cannot wait to see all the builds that people do using this thing. Seams are almost non-existent. Like I said, the legs were really the only major one, and the way that the things plug in, you can just sand them down. It's not a big deal, you know, no problem whatsoever. So I'm gonna highly recommend this kit. Go buy 10 of them. They're really nice. That's all I got for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Later.